In the digital age, data is the lifeblood of a business, and for accounting, this is especially true. A business's financial records are not just numbers. They represent the entire history of its transactions, its financial health, and its legal obligations. Losing this data can be catastrophic. This is why having a solid backup strategy is non-negotiable. GnuCash, being a powerful open-source desktop accounting program, places the responsibility of data management squarely in the hands of the user. Unlike cloud-based solutions that handle backups automatically, with GnuCash you are in control. This is a double-edged sword. It gives you complete ownership and privacy, but it also means you must be proactive. As an accounting software expert, I cannot overstate the importance of this topic. The question, how do you back up files in GnuCash, is not just a technical query, it's a fundamental part of responsible financial management. The good news is that the process is straightforward, and once you establish a routine, it becomes second nature. Understanding the GnuCash file structure. Before you can back up your data, you need to know what you're looking for. GnuCash saves all your financial data in a single file. By default, this file has a .GnuCash extension. For example, if you named your file My Business, the file would be mybusiness.gnucash. This single file structure makes GnuCash backups incredibly simple. You don't have to worry about a complex directory of files. You just need to copy this one file. Method 1. The simple save a copy method. This is the most direct and manual way to back up your GnuCash file. It's perfect for a quick, one-off backup or for creating a backup on a different device. The steps. Open GnuCash and your financial file. Navigate to the File menu. In the top menu bar, click on File. Select Save a Copy. This option will prompt you to choose a new location and name for the copy of your file. Choose a destination. Select a safe place to store your backup. This should be a location separate from where your original file is stored. This could be an external hard drive, a USB flash drive, or a network-attached storage (NAS) device. Crucially, do not save the backup in the same folder on your computer as the original file. If your computer's hard drive fails, both the original and the backup would be lost. Add a date or version to the name. To keep your backups organized, it's a good practice to add the date to the file name. For example, mybusiness_backup_2025-08-01. GnuCash. This makes it easy to know which version is the most recent. This method is quick and effective, but it relies on your discipline to remember to do it regularly. Method 2. The automated autosave backup feature. GnuCash has a built-in autosave feature that can be configured to help you with backups. While not a replacement for a full-fledged backup strategy, it provides an additional layer of safety. The steps. Go to Preferences. In the GnuCash menu, go to Edit Preferences. Navigate to the General tab. Within the Preferences window, click on the General tab. Enable Autosave. Look for the Autosave section. You'll find options to enable autosave and to choose how often GnuCash saves your file. You can also configure it to keep a certain number of old backup files. Understand the autosave file. When autosave is enabled, GnuCash will save temporary backups of your file with a .gnucash.autosave extension. It often saves these in the same directory as your main financial file. Important caveat. While helpful, remember that these autosaved files are typically stored in the same location as your original file. They are great for recovering from a crash or a power outage, but they offer no protection against a hard drive failure or a theft of your computer. They are a crash recovery tool, not a disaster recovery tool. Method 3. The best practice using a system-level backup. For a truly robust and reliable backup strategy, you should integrate your GnuCash file into a broader system-level backup plan. This is the method I recommend to all my clients. The steps. Choose a backup solution. There are many excellent backup solutions available. They fall into two main categories. Cloud-based services. Services like Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, or specialized backup services like Backblaze or Carbonite. These services automatically sync or back up your files to the cloud, providing protection against both hardware failure and physical disasters, like fire or theft. Local backup software. Dedicated software that backs up your files to an external hard drive on a schedule. This is often the most straightforward and cost-effective method. Identify the GnuCash file location. Make sure you know exactly where your mybusiness.GnuCash file is stored on your computer. Configure your backup solution. Set up your chosen backup solution to include the folder where your GnuCash file resides. If you're using a cloud service, ensure that the folder is being actively synced. If you're using local backup software, set a schedule for it to run automatically, e.g., daily at midnight. Verify your backups. This is the most overlooked but most important step. Periodically, you should check your backup destination, the external hard drive or the cloud service, to ensure that your GnuCash file is there and that it's being updated regularly. It's also a good practice to occasionally try restoring a backup file to make sure it opens correctly. The 3-2-1 backup rule, the golden standard. To summarize the best practice, I always recommend the 3-2-1 backup rule for any critical data, including your GnuCash file. 3 copies of your data, the original file and at least 2 backups. 2 different types of media. For example, your computer's hard drive and an external hard drive. 1 copy stored off-site. One of your backups should be in a different physical location, e.g., in the cloud, at a friend's house, or in a bank safe deposit box. This protects against disasters that could affect your home or office. For your GnuCash file, this could mean the original file on your computer's hard drive, a backup on an external hard drive at home, a copy automatically synced to a cloud service like Dropbox or Backblaze. Backing up your GnuCash file is a simple but critical task. By following one of these methods, particularly the more automated and robust ones, you can ensure that your invaluable financial data is always safe, secure, and recoverable, allowing you to focus on running your business with peace of mind.